Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today the setup of the camera, it looks a little bit like a body cam sort of situation going on, but it's just the way that I've had to like maneuver the GoPro, so it's actually like would move as I move. So I apologise, it's a bit wobbly, but today I just wanted to go through and show you my bullet journal setup. I've got two here and I have got a third one which was like my beginning one where I just did kind of like the basic sort of bullet journaling. But otherwise I'm just going to show you through my 2018 setup. So I didn't start from the beginning of the year, I think I started about September time, but this is my journal that I've got. I literally picked it up from Wilkinson's, it was £2.75. I'll just show you the inside sheets of paper. It's like pink, if you can see it, it's like pink dotted. So when me and my sister were out stationery shopping, we actually saw this one. We were like really excited because before we'd only used a lined exercise book for our bullet journal, so when we saw the dotted one and it being a really good price, well, we decided to get this one. The thing is, the paper is quite thin. I think it says it's 80 GSM. So I'll just show you at the back, I've got a pen test page, and obviously where I've tested some of them, these are like the inky, the felt ones and stuff, it has gone through the page, and even some of the writing and the scribbles has kind of transferred through too. So it's quite a thin paper. But I just thought it was really pretty and really like cute. It already had the word journal on there as well, and it also has got two tabs on there. So I really like that. So we got these ones, I think it was about September time. So I'm just going to start. This is my first page, kind of just decorate odd stuff, you know. And then, yeah, September 2018. This is kind of like a month page. So here I've got 30 days of self-care. I think this is something that I'd carried over from the other one I did before. And carried it over, and it's just stuff that to do each day to kind of like just make yourself feel happy and calm and everything. And then I've got some month goals here. I've got a little quote. I was trying to track my water and my running, but clearly I didn't do any of those things, so I didn't really use those. On from that, I've got like a gemstones and crystals list, and I've kind of just ticked off the ones I've got. And then I did a Kat Von D liquid lipstick list as well, and just ticked off the ones I had of that. And obviously it was more of just like a collections type thing and something that I wanted to start collecting. And I haven't really got around to do too many of those, but it's just a thing of like once I've bought it I will then go back and tick it off here as well. Next, this was the first day, I think, yeah, day one of my 30 days of self-care, and it was to find a mantra. So I kind of just took things I kind of saw on Pinterest and some other quotes and stuff, and just kind of wrote it down in different colours, so I thought it made it look really nice and everything. This was sort of like an event thing, so we went to see Youngblood and Panic at the Disco, so I kind of wrote like the event that it was, where I was going, when, what it was, who, how, and then notes and stuff on the bottom. So I liked how I did it the first time, and then I just copied over a second one as well. And then there is also when I went to see Pavement, so I did the same layout again, just because I like the look of it really. And then I just highlighted it when I went. I actually stapled some pages together here, because I don't think I really liked what was in there, or I didn't really use it, or it was just in pencil drawing or something. I don't know, I just didn't really like it, so I know that I stapled it together. And then I had this one which I also didn't like on the inside, so I glued it together, and it originally was going to be a vision board on the other side because I'd kind of read it on there. But I didn't end up using it, but I kind of like it. It's not for any use, but I kind of like the little Dutch door sort of page there. And then it goes into October, so once again it's like month goals, like the 31 days challenge, so it's those different things there, and I've highlighted them as I've done them. Goals again here, some sort of quotes or like information-y quote type things. And then sit about here, like I kind of use this as a list or as like a memory bit on some of them. So I've just kind of put here about best thing ever, buying bargains. I bought an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette from TK Maxx, and it was a really good price, so that was like the best bargain I've ever got, so I wrote it in there. And I kind of like the theme. I used a lot of washi tape, and I kind of then drew in sort of the colours that matched. This was just a washi tape page here, and this was a makeup look sort of thing, and I kind of just did a basic sort of tape around it. I don't think I ever really did any of those, but this is a weight loss kind of chart. And once again, I don't really know how much I did use it. I don't think I filled it out at all, to be honest. But I just like some of the ways. Throughout the book I've done a few different weight loss charts, and they are kind of laid out in different ways, and just trying to find the right way for me to track it was what I want to do. Just a few sort of like mind maps and lists of things. Once again, a lot of it is about self-care, and that I think that was what was important for me as a bullet journal, is kind of to track that and to show that and to like remind myself. 30-day fitness challenge, I did a few, and I just think I like making the layouts and the spreads more than anything. So I like doing this more than I actually did like doing the fitness challenge in itself. So I think I just like to make things look pretty. This was November, and just I kind of didn't really do much of this, but it was 30 days of gratitude. But I feel like this isn't really something that works for me to write down, because of it's something you have to go back to every single day and think of something, whereas the other ones are kind of like you can just tick things off. So maybe if I did one that was a gratitude one which had things that I should be grateful for, or I am grateful for every single day, and I can go through and then remind myself of that each day. So like on the day one I remind myself of winter and be happy and grateful for that, rather than having to think of something different each day and doing it. There's just a few self-care ideas, things to focus on and to remember, and I kind of did these little flowers along here as well. I remember seeing that in a lot of like people's videos, their bullet journal videos. This one, okay, so there's a lot of pages in here that are unfinished and I haven't really got around to doing it, especially anything to do with fitness, anything like that as well. But I think I just like making things look pretty. So here was a Couch to 5K run tracker, and obviously I didn't really do it. There's a picture of me when I felt my best and felt one of my best, so I kind of put that into inspiration, and just put a little quote down here as well. This is probably my most favourite page in any of my bullet journals. It's just so simple, but it looks so good. And I know it's a little bit wonky here and up here, but I actually think it looks so good, and I'm so proud of myself for how it actually turned out. Obviously, it's meant to be like a TV, and it's the Walking Dead, so it's like series tracker. Obviously, I need to add more in there now because I think they're on series 10, but as it was, and I then crossed it off as I went through each one. But it's just really basic, and I like it. This was a saving money tracker. It's just days without spending. I just like to see what I haven't spent days on. That makes any sense? What days I haven't spent on, that's the one. And then I also kind of like to challenge myself. So like here I'd said, oh, these days I've spent money. So in the next few days, like, right, I'm not going to spend any money today. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to take lunch with me and all that stuff. And this was just saving goals to save up for a hotel that I was staying in. And that was the money that I managed to save, and that's what I needed. So I crossed it off the hotel. This is a little page of I traced over a map. I think I did it through my iPad. So I turned my iPad up to full brightness. Then I traced over a map and then coloured it in. And then I just kind of dotted where I have been, and then where I'm going, which more like it should be where I would like to go, because I have not actually going to any of these places yet. So this I think was one of the first mood trackers that I did. I call it Mood, Food and Snooze. I've just got a little quote here as well. The only thing is I don't really like it's quite pale. I think it's because I didn't write anything in pen, and then also it's coloured pencil. It just looks quite pale to me. I prefer it now with like thick black lines on the outside and a bright colour like a felt tip pen or something to colour it in. But basically I just did the days of the month and then the things I wanted to track. So I kind of put it into sections so you could kind of see what affected what sometimes. Okay, so you've got food, water and alcohol. So if I did well on my food, if I did bad on my food, if I didn't eat enough healthy food or didn't eat enough food in general, I'd put that in there. Like how good my skin was, whether I cleanse my skin properly every single night rather than just using micellar water. My mood, my sleep and my period, meditation, exercise, vitamins, journal, Netflix and working. So I can kind of see sometimes if I'm in a bad mood, I look and I was working that day, or I didn't get enough sleep that day or something, or I didn't do any exercise. So I kind of know then what kind of does affect my mood. As you can see, once again, I haven't really finished it, but I do get better at that later on in the journal. This was just a Christmas list tracker, basically just ticked off when I'd done it, also a Christmas film list to watch. Some of the stuff in the journal doesn't have to be really elaborate and have loads of like drawing and stuff to it. It can just be a basic list, and sometimes that's easy because you just track things in that way as well. If you think I need to have a list of things to buy, you can basically just write down that list and then you go back and you can cross it off as you do it. This was a Christmas wish list that I did. I did like a bit of the decoration here. It's just little things, mediums and big things. This is another page of testing washi tape. I absolutely love washi tape. I collect washi tape. Even though I've got loads of it already, I just buy so much more washi tape. I don't really use it that much, but I think maybe in my new journal I will try to use a bit more and incorporate it into my journaling. So this is a level 10 life. I used it for a few months, kind of look at. I think I kind of saw it on Pinterest or Instagram something originally, and basically you just kind of put the sections of things that matter to you that you want to keep track of or expand and develop in. So for example, friends and family, I put keep in touch with friends more. So this is number 1. I think I probably much stayed the same for that. Let's find 3. Spirituality, so meditate and become one with myself. I kind of then feel like I expanded, so I did a lot more watching of ASMR, Reiki videos. I probably bought some crystals and did some work on that, so I feel like I expanded a bit more each month. But basically it's just an overview of how you think you're doing, especially when you work towards goals. You could do it more as a goal list as well rather than the certain sections. So if you wanted to work towards buying a new car, your goal could be buying a new car up here, and you could track it as you're closer to getting it or something. This was relaxation techniques, so just things that would help me, I believe, and a list of ASMR artists that I was liking at the moment. This was a little page that was just basically, I'd done a little drawing on a kid's colouring book, had a few stickers in there and stuck it in, and it was also testing some new pens that I'd got. Sometimes some pages can just be random and just things that you fill up with. It doesn't always have to be planning and tracking your life and everything. You can just have fun with it. And that's what I like about a bullet journal as well compared to a diary, is you can put your own stuff in there as you want to go along. Whereas in a diary it's pretty much just the weeks, and you have to write what your tasks are or what your events are, what you're doing when you're working and stuff. And I find this a lot more fun. It's a bit more creative as well. So there was a goal list and a bucket list for Christmas. This is a sticker page, so I've just kind of collected these stickers and then stuck them in there as well. Okay, and then that's the end of my 2018 list. Like I said, I think I started it September, and I probably did a few more pages in another book somewhere, but this is kind of like when I proper got into the bullet journaling, because of we'd got the dotted page journal there as well. So I hope you liked my flip through of my bullet journal today.
Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!